weeks may have passed, but the shock and grief surrounding the deadly shooting at Antioch High School remains. Good evening to you. I'm Carrie Sharp.
And I'm Kelsey Gibbs. Tonight, we're learning more about what happened in the moments after a student opened fire inside the school cafeteria, killing 16-year-old Dayana Escalante.
We sat down with 3 teachers who were inside the school, teachers who are angry about how things were handled and want the district to make changes. In fact, just today, Metro Schools announced it will vote next week on a $1.25 million proposal to put weapons detection systems in all Metro high schools. News Channel 5's Amanda Roberts says these Antioch teachers are speaking out to save lives.
Were you surprised that there was a shooting that happened on Antioch High School campus?
Not really.
These 3 teachers were inside Antioch High School on the day of the shooting. Combined, they've spent more than 3 decades in the classroom. We aren't using their names or showing their faces. They are afraid for their jobs if they speak out. But they say this is too important to stay silent.
My body physically started shaking. Our trust is completely broken.
They all agree the shooting was terrifying, but they say the school's response is what really scared them.
I want there to be accountability.
I want a plan. I want every school to have a plan.
The day of the shooting, all 3 teachers were in different parts of the building when the 17-year-old shooter brought a gun to school in his backpack. He shot and killed 16-year-old Dayana Escalante in the cafeteria before shooting and killing himself. None of these teachers were in the cafeteria at the time, but they saw the fear and fleeing firsthand.
They were running and just screaming, and I'm just waiting by my door, and I was like, "Are you sure?" And the kids are going, "Yes, we are sure there's a shooting." And I said, "Well, they've not made any announcements." And we just waited and waited.
The teachers say what should have happened next did not. School administrators should have made an announcement to let teachers know there was an active shooter and they needed to lock down. That's how they planned and practiced it, but they say it didn't happen in time.
How soon should a lockdown be called after something like that?
Immediately.
Yeah, I would say within the first 2 minutes. I mean, how long does it take to get to a phone or
They all have walkie-talkies on them, and they can do an intercom from their phone.
Police say the shooter opened fire in the cafeteria at 11:09 a.m.
I called my principal at 11:14, and I said, "Students are running outside. Are we on a lockdown? I don't think something's not okay." She said, "No, we're not on a lockdown. I'm in the auditorium right now. You can wait and see if they make an announcement, but no, we're not on lockdown right now."
6 minutes went by before a lockdown was called. Many already started lockdown procedures on their own, trying to protect the kids in their classrooms and those running from the cafeteria.
I started barricading my door then. And the students immediately jumped in. I'm so proud of them. They were so brave. They immediately started piling up desks and chairs and they were quiet and they were doing it all. I have so much respect for the way that they handled themselves during that.
Kids in the room were showing videos of what was taking place in the cafeteria way before we even got an announcement.
I texted my dad and I said, "It's real. I love you. I don't know what's going to happen, but I will let you know."
At this point, they still had no idea what was going on outside their locked classroom doors.
I have a lot of regret for... I just wish I had taken my students out of that school when I saw those kids running.
Outside the school, we knew the shooter was no longer a threat, but the teachers and students inside did not. They were still huddled in their classroom, the lights out, the doors and windows still barricaded, and they kept hearing what sounded like gunshots outside their doors. This went on for more than an hour.
I just stood in front of my students and I just said, "Just wait. I don't know what's going on, but we just have to stay quiet." And so we did. And finally the bang stopped. They knocked down the barricade, "Put your hands up. Is anyone injured in here?" I said, "No." They said, "Re-barricade this door and lock this door."
The bangs they heard outside were SWAT team officers clearing each classroom.
That traumatized a lot of kids because they are shooting locks off the doors, they're yelling and screaming, so you have no idea. We at one point thought, was there another gunman inside the building, because we kept hearing bang, bang, bang.
I thought that there was another gunman because I had no idea.
There was no communication, there was no text messages, no emails from admin, nothing. We had no clue what was happening.
None.
Now, it is worth noting that these teachers were worried about getting in trouble for sharing their story, so we agreed to alter their voices and not show their faces. The teachers also told me the only communication they got from the school in the midst of the shooting was a single 3-sentence email an hour after the shooting. It said, "Antioch family, I hope this email finds you well. Please ensure you have a roster and the number of students who are in your class. I appreciate all of you." It didn't say what had happened, whether anyone was hurt, or what the teachers were supposed to do. Now, as for the district, Dr. Battle decided not to sit down for an interview, but said in a statement she was proud of how the principal, Dr. Burnett, and the team at Antioch High quickly responded to what she described as an unprecedented and tragic situation. She said school leaders worked closely with law enforcement to secure the building and reunite students with their families.
Now, Amanda, teachers aren't just frustrated with how things were handled immediately. They're upset with how things were handled a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. They say that the reunification process was much harder for students, also their families, and it shouldn't have been. We're going to hear from them about that reunification process and that part of the story. That's tonight at 6.